Stops, pulls up three-pointer, got it.
And in the vastness of the park, silence becomes a luxury and living beside it becomes a privilege. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to RINI Boutique Residence. Once again, sorry about that. Welcome to RINI Boutique Residence. You live in the city, might as well live by the park. RINI offers boutique 3 and 4 bedroom duplexes sitting on a 4.2 acre piece of land, crafted for those who value calm, privacy, and the rare privilege of parkside living. RINI offers 2 most important things. Number 1, location, and number 2, community. If you look at the location, we're strategically located just off Mombasa Road. But I'll get into the exact location in my next slide. Second thing is community. With just 4 units per floor, 8 units per block, and only a total of 68 units. Why RINI, and what makes this project or the location very prime? 3 major things: tranquility, privacy, and accessibility. When I talk about tranquility, I'm talking about us being a step away from the Nairobi National Park. Number 2 is privacy, meaning 1, it's a gated community, and number 2, we're looking at a limited amount of residents. That means more shared space, more shared quiet, and more shared sky. Number 3 is accessibility. RINI gives you accessibility to major roads like the Nairobi Expressway. You're looking at Mombasa Road, Southern Bypass, and all the major roads. With just being approximately 25 minutes drive to Westlands, less than 20 minutes drive to Nairobi CBD, less than 17 minutes drive to Upper Hill, approximately 13 minutes to industrial area, and lastly, less than 10 minutes to Jomo Kenyatta International Airport. That in itself brings value into the property. We also have hospitals, schools, and shopping malls in just less than 10 minutes away. Welcome to the first exterior visual of RINI Boutique Residence. You'll notice one important aspect about our property, the fact that we're only going 3 floors high, maintaining what I explained. Less residents, more shared space, more shared amenities even, and more shared sky. I could always talk so much about RINI, but I could always also show you. Do you think about it? RINI, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. I would now like to take you through the project in itself. This is the master plan of the entire project. You have, coming from Mombasa Road, you'll take a left turn on a lane called Ellen Access Road that will lead you to RINI Lane. An access road that we specifically constructed for our clients so that they can have ease getting into the property. Over here is your main entrance. Once you enter RINI, you'll enter our first lane called Duma Lane. Duma Lane will give you access to our first 3 blocks, namely Tausi, Twiga, and Tembo. Right opposite Duma Lane, we have Chui Lane that gives you access to our other 3 blocks, namely Kanga, Kiboko, and Kifaru. In between these blocks, we have a huge garden space area which is approximately about 17 meters apart. Last but not least, we have Simba Lane, which gives you access to our most premium units, or rather, most premium blocks. We have Mara, as in Masai Mara, Savo, and Amboseli. 3 of the major blocks, premium blocks, facing the Nairobi National Park. To give you a better idea of what the block looks like, let's look at one of the blocks. For example, Mara. This is the floor plan, the layout of the entire block of Mara. The first thing you'll notice is that earlier I had mentioned we only have 4 units per floor. Dividing the 4 units, we have 1 lift. And right next to the lifts, we have the 3-bedroom all-in-suite duplex, which is about 280 square meters. And in the right corners, we have the 4-bedroom all-in-suite duplexes. Because it's a duplex, we have the lower level and the upper level. I'll take you through one of the units. This is a 4-bedroom all-in-suite plus DSQ. Over here is the lower level, and right here is the upper level. I'll just take you through how the apartment looks like on the inside. On the right side is your main entrance. That the first thing you see is the semi-detached DSQ. Then you walk into the main apartment. On your right side, you have your first guest room. which is en suite. If anything, in RINI, all the units are en suite. Then you come straight on your left side, we have the guest bathroom. You walk straight into the living room space, passing the staircase that will lead you to the upper level. You enter our open plan kitchen, then you go straight into the lounge area, offering a double ceiling. Then we have the dining area that opens up to the balcony. Going into the upper level, coming out of those staircases, this is where you come out from. Once you come out of the staircase, you now go to the family room, which means you have 2 living rooms in this unit. On the left side, we have the master bedroom, very huge space that offers a balcony as well, facing the national park or even the garden. Then we have the bathroom with 2 vanity floating sinks, a tub, and a floating toilet as well. This 4-bedroom apartment is 330 square meters. For the 3-bedroom all-in-suite duplex, we also have the lower level and the upper level. All in suite. Main entrance is over here. Opposite is the same semi-detached DSQ. Then we have the staircase on this left side now. Once you walk in, you'll find the common washroom for the guests. Then we have the guest bedroom. Mind you, all the bedrooms have natural light, meaning they all have windows and ventilation. We also have the open plan kitchen. I had earlier forgot to mention that we have a utility room where you can hang your clothes and wash. Last but not least, we have the double ceiling lounge area and also the dining area that leads you to the balcony. Taking you to the upper level, you're still walking into a family room that also has a window. Then we have the 2nd and the 3rd bedroom. The 3-bedroom all-in-suite duplex is 280 square meters. To visualize with me on what I've just taken you through, this is the lounge that I had mentioned with the double ceiling windows. This ensures you have natural light at any time and you have ventilation just from the park. This is also the dining connected to the lounge area that opens up to the balcony. For our finishes, we're giving terrazzo tiles on the floor finishes, as you can see. And then on the windows, we're giving full glass from top to bottom. Once you walk into the apartment, you'll also find your open plan kitchen, or rather semi-opened, because we have your kitchen aisle on this side, still facing the lounge area, and you have your main door over there. For this kitchen, we're providing you a fully fitted kitchen, meaning you'll be getting your microwave, oven, stove, and a burner. Now we get into the rooms, the master bedroom. In the master bedroom, you'll notice that we still have the same aesthetic, the same glass window that takes you from ceiling to floor. This is the master bedroom, giving you the natural light and also offering you the gypsum ceiling. This is the master bedroom bathroom. I had earlier mentioned we have the his and has vanity sinks floating. We also have the tub and the toilet also floating and the shower. This is your second room that leads you to, this is the second bedroom that also has the same type of finishes, although all the rooms have laminate floor tiles. This is to make sure the rooms are at least a bit warm compared to you being in the living room with the terrazzo tiles. This is where the balcony opens up to the national park. Like I had just showed you earlier, we have the dining space over here that opens up to the sliding glass doors that leads you to the balcony. What amenities are we offering in this beautiful project? We're offering you a swimming pool. Surrounding the pool, we have a wooden deck. Right next to the pool, we have the clubhouse, which offers a fully fitted gym. We also have This is the clubhouse reception, just for you to visualize. We also have a kids play area, which is not in the clubhouse, but is strategically placed in the garden space that I had earlier showed you, in between the 3 blocks, the 18 meters. This is a fire pit area. We also have a jogging track surrounding only the first 6 blocks. Last but not least, we have our indoor movie theater. Offering you these amenities is what will get you the ROI we're talking about. It's what will get you the capital appreciation we're looking about. We also offer, I forgot to mention that, we have a sky lounge right on top of the entire blocks. The 3 blocks that I had earlier showed you for Twiga, Tembo, on top of those buildings, at the bottom, they're all not connected. Each block has a space in between them, which is about 7 meters. I think that's the size of a road. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but that's enough space for the blocks. Now, let's talk financials. What are the value of these units? You're looking at the 3-bedroom all-in-suite duplex, starting from 26 million, which is approximately $200,000. If you're looking at the 4-bedroom all-in-suite duplex, starts from 28 million, which is about $217,000. You see, RINI is not just an expense. It's a property that will get you generational wealth. Let's look at the numbers. We're offering you a 3-year payment plan at 0% interest, giving you 2 options. This is the first option. You pay a 20% deposit upon signing the offer letter, and the 80% to be paid during construction, monthly payments. Your second option is still the 3-year payment plan, 20% deposit, 60% construction period, then upon handover, you now pay the balance of 20%. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
I want to hear at least a yes or a no.
Yes.
Okay, I'm glad. Now, let's talk return of investment. What exactly does this property give you if you're an investor? The 3-bedroom all-in-suite duplex, you're looking at 12% gross rental yield. Meaning, if your unit is going for 26 million, you're looking at a rental income, and furnished of course, at about 200,000 only. Then, you look at a furnished unit that will get you 260,000. The furnished units vary on how you furnish it. If you purchase RINI at 28 million for the 3-bedroom, you're looking at a rent of 250,000 and furnished is about 300,000. You notice a difference in the two. The difference in the purchase prices as well as the rental income. That is because we have the standard units and the premium units. The 4-bedroom all-in-suite duplex is offering you 15% gross rental yield. Meaning, if your purchase price is 30 million, your unit rental income, is about 300,000 unfurnished, 350,000 for furnished. For the units at 32 million, the rental income is ranging between 350,000 for unfurnished and 400,000 for the furnished units. What exactly is the capital appreciation of these units? Upon completion, we're looking at 15% capital appreciation. Meaning, right now in Q4 of 2025, if you buy a unit at RINI for 26 million Kenyan shillings, you're looking at Q4 of 2028, when we're handing over the property, it will be worth 29.9 million, giving you 15%. For the 4-bedroom